It is such a lush tapestry of a ghost story from what I can tell, and seeing it up on the screen in Hall H was, had you seen anything that at all from it?
Yes, I actually have, but it is one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen, certainly the most beautiful film I've ever been in. It is so extraordinarily, intricately created, and it's all come from the imagination of this man.
Yes. Guillermo, by the way, was on his very best behavior today and was aware that, and so you didn't drop F-bombs at all.
Fuck.
Yes. But I just have to say, motherfucker. Because I moderated the Fox panel later, and they showed the Deadpool trailer, and fuck was like every other word. So I'm like, Guillermo, I think the rule does not apply to you. Turn it into Hall F. Fucking drop it.
Show that I am capable of restraint.
No, you can't. So just let's get into Crimson Peak a little bit, and then we'll talk about some more broad topics. Why was Crimson Peak important to you to make?
You know, I always loved Gothic romance, and I think Gothic romance it has not been done in a while, to the point where people think about Gothic romance and they think of Fabio shirtless holding a girl.
I think of that anyway.
All the time.
How do you guys get boners? I don't know.
Involves a horse and a very long mane of hair.
Fabio helps. But I think it was the beauty of Gothic romance is that it's disturbing, dark, beautiful, all at the same time. It's a very peculiar flavor. It has the trappings of a horror film in a way, but also the beauty of a fairy tale in many ways. Okay. And it's a very, very beautiful flavor. It was in vogue in the golden era of cinema, with Jane Eyre, with Wuthering Heights, with Dragon Awake, big productions, and I wanted to bring sort of a non-ironic, really earnest, beautiful retelling of that genre with a modern edge. So there is violence, there's nudity, mostly fucking Hiddleston. After the very serious question, are we gonna see Hiddleston as fuck yet?
So, do we finally get to see Loki's pokey stick?
This is something you should really. First of all,
investigative journalism.
Yes. Tom is such a wonderful, sweet, and it's such a wonderful actor. I wonder, this is with all the squeeing and the cheering and the Tumblr fans and everything. Is there? I mean, you could literally break Tumblr. Like you just this smile. At some point you just want to be like, guys, please, I'm an actor, stop, don't do,
I said today, and it's true, they could find photographs of him in an alley grinding puppies, and it would be, oh, puppies. So sweet.
So, I guess my question is,
I feel like in one of Guillermo's notebooks is a image of puppies being ground.
And just a kind of smile on his face. How do you even begin to process that side? Because I'm sure when you started out as an actor, it wasn't like that wasn't on your mind in terms of a phenomenon.
It actually was.
Oh, really? So how do you get around that? How do you deal with it and process it?
It's a.
It's easy because we're jealous.
It's just a thing. It's just a nice thing, You guys are very kind to me, and I don't know. I honestly.
I can be real kind to you. I can be real kind to you. I can be a giving, gentle lover like you've never known.
The only thing that would make this better is if Fabio came in on a horse and took you away.
Poor Fabio's like, I just got off my fucking plane today for this.
It's all good, man.
But yeah, how does it affect? You know, like how do you push that out of the way and like just focus on the work?
Just simply that. I mean, I have to. That's my job. I mean, my job is to play every role that I accept as truthfully as I can, and make sure that it's a part of the world of the film that I'm making. You know, I guess I just follow my own heart.
This is the worst kind of like Adora bullying. Like I don't know.
You should say fuck.
Yeah.
Say fuck. Come on.
Fuck.
I mean,
I hate to add, I have said that word before in my life. It wasn't like the first utterance.
when we all say it, we sound so common, but when you'd say it, we're like, Your Majesty.
Yonder lies the castle of fuck.
Has he been doing this to you all day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a time-honored tradition. Yeah.
So
I don't know what else to say, really.
Well, so what was Crimson Peak like for you, and how did you get involved?
Okay, well, it was amazing, and just to go back to the very beginning, Guillermo called me in August of 2013, and he said, "I'm going to send you a script tomorrow, and it's Crimson Peak, and I want you to look at Sir Thomas Sharp, and then just don't think about it. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but read the script and let me know what you think." And the script was sensational, terrifying, deeply sophisticated, complex, and I found that it was expressive of a possibility that I'd never explored before as an actor. I'd never been in a story about ghosts. I loved ghost stories when I was growing up as a kid. I had an English teacher so Friday afternoon, sort of, you know, no one's concentrating anyway, and he would close the curtains in the classroom and read us all M.R. James ghost stories. Wow. And I'd always loved the spookiness of, I'd loved Guillermo's.
I was in Jesuit school when they closed the curtains. We were
Right then. Anyway, and I love the script. I love the character. I love the romantic aspects of the character. I loved the gothic aspects of the film, and I loved the story. And it was the fastest yes, I think, in my life. Wanted to work with this man, and from that, you know, we made our film.
Guillermo, when we did the panel today, Guillermo said something that I thought was really interesting, that I don't know, maybe other directors do this, but I haven't heard anyone say this, where you all sit down before and you essentially just start talking about the character, and you start asking questions, and you as Tom Hiddleston will say, this makes sense, I like this, I don't like this, and like that, and you really find the character together, like you make it as uniquely you as possible.
Well, what's interesting is that there's a template there, there's a story, and I think you're surprised by everybody's first instinct. So I read the script and I saw this man in conflict with himself, reaching, pulled sort of compulsively towards the future. He's an engineer, he's an industrialist, he's an inventor, and he's actually deeply gifted, and he could have become, you know, one of the great industrialists that changed the world, and he wants to, and he has an innate gift for that. And he's open-hearted and curious and wants to explore his life and his work, but he's weighted down by the past. Yeah. And the past is haunted in many respects. It's haunted psychologically and emotionally, and he's accountable to that. And so there's this amazing tension between escaping his inheritance physically in the house, Crimson Peak, Allerdale Hall, and emotionally, and rushing towards who he wants to be. So I found that fascinating, and then I think we talked about that, and we made that even bigger. You know, we made his struggle to take control of his destiny even stronger in a way.
Well, and when you create these characters, I think in Gothic romance, the most interesting characters are the darker characters in many ways. They are much more convoluted and complex and difficult to play, but also if you finish the movie and people that have committed heinous acts, you still love it. We did our job right, you know, and we generated this biographies, 10 pages of biography for each actor, and we have something to argue about.